How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, bringing you guys the third episode of my series where I review every primary weapon in Black Ops 3. Today we're going to be going over the WEEVIL submachine gun. I wouldn't say this is one of the most favorite guns of mine in Black Ops 3, but it's definitely a go-to for me. So let's start off and talk about the WEEVIL. So again, in this series, I'm not going to be giving you guys exactly precise statistics. It's just something this series isn't about. Also, at the end of each episode, I'll be giving a rating out of 10 for every single weapon that I review. So of course I'll be giving one to the WEEVIL. Also, I'll be giving the best class setup, so you guys want to stay tuned for that. Right up in the upper right hand corner, you guys can see the WEEVIL stats. Now the WEEVIL stats, they're not the greatest. I'm going to be 100% honest. The fire rate is really high, so clearly, you know, it's going to be a really fast shooting weapon if the fire rate's so high. So the recoil isn't that bad, but it can kind of mess with your shot because, you know, when you have a really high fire rate, the recoil is going to be kind of up there. So obviously grip is a really good attachment on this gun. We'll talk about that more when we show the best class setup. Also, the damage is kind of low. You do need to shoot quite a few bullets to get into them. I don't know the exact one, but I would say it's about the normal of an SMG. It kind of feels like the PP Bison from Modern Warfare 3. If you guys ever use that, the range, it definitely falls off at long range, you guys. I'm not coming off exact statistics or anything like that. It does say that on the stats that it doesn't have that great a range. I'm coming off complete gameplay, complete game time. That's what I like to base my reviews on, off spending a good amount of time with the weapon and really reviewing it and telling you guys what I think about it. So yes, I do think it's really accurate. The fire rate is really high. Take a big advantage of that. That's huge. You know, this makes the fire rate is what makes the WEEVIL actually pretty decent. Also, having a really big mag size, you actually start out with 50 without using extended mags. Even though I am using extended mags right now, you start out with 50 and then you have 150 to spare, and then when you rock extended mags, you start out with 70 and then you have 210 to spare, which that's a lot of ammo. I don't think you're gonna need scavenger gun unless you're going for a nuclear. I would suggest fast hands. Fast hands is a great perk, honestly. We'll talk more about the best class setup, but the fast hands, it's a great perk. Again, having a really big mag size is a big advantage. And you putting on extended mags and having the ability to make it even bigger is an even bigger advantage, obviously. Not having to reload when you're going deep in the spawn system, especially on Nuketown, is huge, honestly. Also, again, like I said, I wanted to remind you guys, I don't want to mislead you guys into thinking the WEEVIL is the god gun. It definitely falls off at long range. Keep that in mind. It really falls off at long range. So again, the range could be a little bit better. Maybe add a little bit more damage to it. Buff the WEEVIL is what Nadeshot always says. He always tweets that at Treyarch and Call of Duty and Activision and David Vonderhaar, which I agree with. You know, I would like to see a little bit of a better WEEVIL. I don't think I'd want to see it become like the best gun in the game. I'd like to see it become a little bit better because I don't think it gets used to the point where, you know, it would really be overpowered. I think that if it got a little bit more use, a little bit more attention, I think people would like it a little bit more. If you up the damage by a little bit, maybe even just one, I think people would use the WEEVIL a lot more. So buff the WEEVIL. I'm with you, Nadeshot, on that one. That's what Nadeshot always says. Like I said, you start out with 50 bullets, you have 150 to spare, and with extended mags you have 70 and 210 to spare. Phenomenal. Also, the reticles really aren't the best on it. I guess if you're a reticle type of guy, if that's even a thing, you can put it on. I definitely suggest the ELO on this gun. I tried it out with the ELO and I liked it. Also, in the upper right hand corner right now, I'm going to be showing you guys the best class setup. I'm definitely an attachment guy. 4 attachments, great decision on the WEEVIL: rapid fire, grip, extended mags, and FMJ. FMJ is something my buddy Swag XBL taught me. He's a really great player, has so many nuclears and 100 pluses. Really good guy. He told me FMJ is really dominant, and it is. Try out FMJ. I don't know why. It gives it a little bit of a different look, but still, besides being aesthetically pleasing, FMJ is really nice. Rapid fire is really good. Grip is a must. You gotta rock grip because the range is really low on this gun. I would also suggest long barrel. I didn't really put that in my best class setup, but long barrel is really good on it too. I just didn't have enough attachments. Rapid fire is good and extended mag is good. Overall, guys, there's so many good attachments on this gun. If you rock rapid fire, grip, FMJ, extended mags, you will not regret it. Maybe switch out FMJ for long barrel. Try it out. And then as my perks, I have fast hands, flak jacket, and tactical mask. Always, literally on almost all my classes, I rock that perk class setup, especially when I play Chaos Mosh Pit. A great perk class setup, especially, like I said, for Chaos Mosh Pit. Look at me out here repeating myself. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I give the WEEVIL a 7 out of 10. If it got buffed, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I actually have to try it out to give it a 10 out of 10. But seriously, 7 out of 10 right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review of the WEEVIL submachine gun. I think it's a good gun. I think Dark Matter looks really good on it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, ratings are appreciated. Subscribe and join the Quad Squad. It's been Quad MFT, and I'm Addy 5000.